Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm G, this time with another uh, first impressions review of a free-to-play. Now, I'm doing these videos because this is a free-to-play dedicated channel of sorts, and because I like to, have this first experience with games, and then I do the videos for fun and maybe to provide a little bit of feedback for the developers. They could be stuck on something, maybe they don't get enough feedback, or maybe the people don't really know what is wrong with the game. So this is my little contribution. Now, this time I tried out Rogue Company. Rogue Company is a satisfying game, but it misses that thing that, that special feeling that you get when you play, say, Fortnite or something like that. The animation of the characters is rather similar to Fortnite, but that's where the similarity ends. Now, aesthetically, the game looks very futuristic. The characters really look like Cyberpunk 2077 and all that, and that's cool. The problem is that the world itself looks very black, very 1999. There doesn't seem to be any sort of new building or new technology in the buildings or new vehicles around or something like that, or even the design of, say, a trash can or a light post or something like that to be different. It looks like you're fighting in Italy. So I was very confused about this kind of choice because the game looks one thing when you're in the hub, and then when you enter the game, it's completely different. So that's one thing. Another thing is that the characters itself, the weapons that they use, are kind of similar one to the other. There are some that will stand out, either because they have a sniper or because they have a Gatling gun. But most of the intermediate characters, they all seem to play with the same weapon for some reason. So yeah, there's little diversification of fighting between characters, unless there's maybe one or two there's really different. The others are kind of meh. So gameplay. You take your weapons. You have a choice of three. At the beginning, you can take only one, which is I think your side pistol. And then, as you play different matches, you earn money. Money that will allow you to expand your loadout and build the level of your weapon. This is pros and cons. This is a nice concept. The problem is the more you lose, the less money you have. So if the other team is winning a lot, they're having more money to buy to increase the level of their gear. So you're always in the losing end. So that really, it's kind of fidgety. Of course, you can have a great advance in some places and some others not. But it's kind of hard to work around when you're fighting a really good team. You do have a special. Each character has his own special that works at L1 and R1. That's cool. But not all specials are really that special. There's a couple of them that are really good, and the other ones are just, the characters had to do something different, so there you have it. Also, some characters, as soon as you press L1 and R1, they do their special. Another ones have to aim it or throw it. So there's different tweaks between characters, which I don't really like because I have to change the gameplay a lot between characters. It might be a good thing that it could be better with one than not with the other, but it's not as fast as deployment of the special as some are and others are not. When you kill the opponents, they do drop their gear or their loot, but it's not really useful. Most of the time you're just playing for the money. It's not like Fortnite where you can take things from it and then use it right after. You're probably more satisfied with just using the weapons that you brought in before. Also, the matches are so fast that the only useful thing you get to pick up really is grenades. Grenades, yes, are very useful, but the rest is just, more weapons, so you might as well get the money, and if you die, you go back from the beginning and increase your loadout, and that's it. Now, the game has three modes. It has detonation, which has 7 rounds, it has extraction, where you have to hack a package, and there's strikeout, where you have to, defend an area. The three are all very, very similar because you win. The best way to win in all three, except the last one, is just to kill everybody. If you just kill everybody, that's it. That's game over. So, the first two are really just, do something here. The last one is the best one because it provides you revives, which is something that the other one doesn't. The other one, you can all revive between matches, between rounds. And this one, when you die, you can revive and then go right back into it. I feel they should maybe diversify more each each one of these. I mean, the good thing is that they're fast. They're just fast-paced matches. That's cool. But I think they're milking a little bit the time in the player's time when they have 7 rounds in detonation. It's just 7. I mean, sure, if it goes back and forth, you will be there for a long, long time. And more often than not, players just leave. You know, after they lose about 3 rounds, they say, okay, this team is bad, they leave, and they make another match make. Which I totally understand. Totally understand. Extraction has 5. You have to, I think it's 5 matches. It's a bit more manageable. A little bit more manageable. I think between 3 and 5 will be the way to go. When you have 7 and you know if you start losing a life, you just give up. So yeah, it's not really. You're just trying to milk players' time, and players aren't dumb enough to just be there all the time, unless they're me, maybe.
You okay?
Also, because this is a 4 versus 4, as soon as one player leaves, it's 25% of the team that goes away. So, you know, it really can't just have 2 guys fighting the other side all the time. You have to have, you know, a balanced squad against a balanced squad. So, there's that. So, they need to trigger that a little bit. Now, talking about rewards, there is a character level progression system, which is the more you play with each character, the better she'll be at the beginning of the match. Maybe you'll even have more money at the beginning of the match. I've seen players would start with already doing abilities that I couldn't do at the beginning with the same character. So I think that's where you unlock certain things because you know their character is better at a higher level. I think that's cool. There's only a handful that you can actually play, and a couple of them that I think you can unlock or buy, but the prices are really, really high, so you really need to put a lot of effort. But the thing is, I didn't saw any new characters. You know, I played the game at the launch and then later on, and I didn't saw the addition of new characters. I think people talked about one coming out. And I was like, you know, most of these games, when they have a kind of an update like that with a new character or a new weapon, I can see a video of it on the PlayStation channel on YouTube. But this one doesn't. This one had the trailer at the beginning. The characters that were there at the beginning are the characters that are there now. So maybe 2020, you know, hindered the development of this game. Maybe it's more to come this year. No idea. But right now, it seems to be, you know, just enough to keep the boat flowing. They'll do enough to keep the boat flowing. What I think they should really work on this game is first the aesthetic. I think they should change the scenarios where you fight because they seem, you know, the characters seem cyberpunk, futuristic, and the scenarios don't seem that like that. So they need to work on the set and make the entire game more, you know, cyberpunk. You know, the entire setting, the sceneries, the entire gear, the entire objects in the sets to be better. I think they really improve the game. And another thing they should improve is detonation. I feel that detonation is like the special thing, the special match that this game has, but it's not well developed. It's very underdeveloped. They need to work better with that and with the specials of each character. You know, have different animations, have more fling to it, more more explosions maybe if that works. Because I like the fact that it's short matches and they're fast, and I like the way the characters play. They play a little bit, like I said, a little bit like Fortnite, which is people are accustomed to it. But the game needs that special something to make it pop out in the rest of them, or else it just looks like you know, something that brought a lot of things from different games, but it didn't create its own game in a matter of speak. So yeah, this is my little impression video, my little review of it. Hope you enjoyed it. Please write in the comment section what you think of the game. I know a lot of people tried to get into it. Some stayed with it, most didn't. You know, this was not a great game for releasing PvP's Battle Arena because everybody went to the same thing. But you know, just let me know what you think of the game in the video in the comment section. And if you like the video, please like and subscribe. And as always, have a great game, guys.